Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Let's get in here. Let's hear our morning song, getting ready to love on each other. So hello, hello. Whoever's finding it, please share it out. Welcome, morning, Erica. Look at you being number one this morning. Hello, hello. Blue, good morning. It's a beautiful day.
Chasing coins, because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play.
Good morning. Well, Blue is here. Auntie Jean is here. So we got the Jeans going on. Deirdre came in and shared. Good morning, Deirdre and Erica Hoppy. Thank you all for being here. I don't know why, but it's not showing me that all of you are here, and I'm not seeing your comments. Okay, it is going to be a technologically difficult morning. And you know what? It's all okay because Marietta just showed up. Good morning, my beautiful heart lady. I see you. All right, let's go into our hearts. Let's do the heart brain coherence. Ricky, good morning. Ricky and Josie, thank you for being here. Annie 7, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's do that heart brain coherence that brings us to so much love. So you place your hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. It's our tendency to breathe shallowly. So it takes an effort to really pull all that air into your breath, into your lungs. Let the lungs fill up completely. And then let it out through your mouth. Release every bit of air that you took in. Feel your body start to relax. And then with your next breath, feel the love. Don't envision it, don't say it. Actually feel loved because you are. You are so loved. You're so wanted. You are such a part of this wonderful movement, this energy that we all feel together. So just hold that in your heart. And the other day, we just said, I am. And that felt so powerful. Let's do that again. So as you breathe in and breathe in deeply and feel it inside of you, just say, I am. I am. Those are the only words we need. Just, I am. Because that's a story all by itself. We don't have to tell any other story. We don't have to dig in our past and regurgitate something that happened back then that's already done and old news. We just tell that new story of I am. And then we add the smile, right, Marietta? Marietta, I hope you had a beautiful, beautiful birthday yesterday. I was thinking about you as the day progressed and just hope that it was an amazing day for you, that everything was working perfectly. So cheers, everyone coming in. I know we have lots of birthdays coming up. And so I need to pull my list back up of our birthdays. And if you all have misplaced it or don't know how to connect with it, just let me know, because let's really start to honor these birthdays. And last year, people were coming online on your birthday. You were coming behind the camera with me. And that is an option. It's always an option for any of you to join me. So I would love to have the birthday people on camera again this year, like we did last year. And we're going to celebrate my birthday again this year in August. Let's celebrate all the August birthdays when I get to Charlie's. When Jean and I get to Charlie's, that is, we're going to descend on Long Island. And that's where we will be at the end of August to celebrate the birthdays. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. And we had Sally come in. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Rosalind. All right. Well, let's see what our Kuan Yin has for us this morning. Wasn't yesterday's message so beautiful? I just love the card that we had yesterday. Let's see if she can top that one today. It should be interesting for sure. So it's Saturday. It's the day to reflect on what happened this week. You know what? Man, this week flew by. I was sitting with Jean last night and I'm going, what the heck happened? Where did this week go? It just felt like we started it and all of a sudden here we were at the end of the week. Did anybody else feel that? Like there was a time warp and you didn't even have time to enjoy one of those days because the whole week just kind of was a blur. It was that way for me anyway. It was just like this big blur of energy that happened. Kathy Han, good morning. Whoops. Okay. So a Kuan Yin card just jumped out of the deck as I was shuffling and fell onto the floor. So let me retrieve it. And we will see what she wants to say to us. Ooh, I like what the title of it is. Let's see what the message of it is. Okay, so Kathy had a big roller coaster. Deirdre, time was going so fast. It really was. It was like I didn't have time to breathe. It just was here and gone, like don't blink, right? That's what it felt like. If you blink, then you might be into August. Good morning, Leo Harley. Thank you for being here. Crystal Nobles, hello on YouTube. All right, so Kuan Yin, this is her message to us this morning. And it's so funny. You guys, you know you can't make this stuff up, right? I mean, the card jumped out of the deck. It really did. It was on the floor. I didn't look at it and say, oh, let's do that one. But what are we talking about? We're talking about time. The title of the card, Your Time Will Come. I'm serious. Your time will come. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, their power, and their grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for reminding us everything happens in divine time, whether it's a week that feels like hours or what it might be. It's all in divine timing. And that's what she's drawing our attention to. It's like this thing called time. I know we have to have it. Okay, we have to have a way to say, okay, now it's 8 o'clock. It's time for cuppa. Now it's 9 o'clock. It's time for whatever. We have to be able to measure time. But spirit doesn't measure time, not the way we do. And everything that happens in divine time. And I think a lot of that is what's my nights are all about, because I just don't sleep anymore. It's like, it's so funny. I don't sleep. I got, I think, 2 hours of sleep. I sleep some during the day because then I can relax more, it feels like, than at night. At night, my mind is rushing and there's so much energy happening. But also, I'm not interested in eating anymore. I'm not interested in food. And so I think it's really strange how that's happening. And I don't remember who said it, but I know somebody said that it's because you're getting your light body. And I'm like, okay, well, I kind of like the light body, and I don't really, I just don't really want anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like I enjoy things, but it's not like there's this have to. Like in the past, I had to eat. I had to have so much sleep. It's just so different now to go through this experience, still in the human body, but those human things, they don't interest me anymore. And I can't get excited about a meal. I used to have some favorite meals and I used to love, to enjoy them. But now I can't even really eat a full meal like we think of, a plate of food. My meals are like snacks, and I'm very happy with that. I am happy just putting something in so that there is, I know some nutrition going into my body. But it's interesting how things shift and change, isn't it? And that's what's been happening with me, is the shift that has happened. It's like some of the human things are going away. Crystal, you are ascending. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like, no, I don't need those things anymore. And it's even like with my wonderful, amazing coffee that I love so much. There have been times in the last, 6 months or so that I didn't even get coffee. I would just drink water all day long, just wanted water and couldn't get enough water. And then I'll go through a phase of, oh, I really want that coffee because I really do enjoy coffee. So it's not a have to. It's not like I have to get up and have that coffee. I love doing that. I love having it first thing in the morning, but it's no longer one of those necessities like, food, coffee, and sleep. Those are necessities, right? But my necessities have changed as far as what I actually do need in life. And Josie came in. Good morning, Josie.
And
Crystal says you are magic. I'm telling you, this Kuan Yin, she's with us every morning. I hope you all are realizing that by now, that it's not me doing it. Kuan Yin just kind of speaks, and she speaks to what we are talking about. And I just love that. She always knows exactly what we need to hear. And Kathy Hans said, it's like for every good thing that happened, two not so good things happened. Not the kind of ratio I want. Yeah, I understand that. I know that in life, we have the trials, we have what I call the fires. And sometimes it feels like the fires are getting more of the attention than the happy, happy, joy, joy moments. But we have to always look at, okay, if I'm going through a fire right now, I'm going to ask, what's the reason I'm going through it? What am I supposed to do with this? What's my lesson? Always, there is always a lesson in every fire. We might not see it right away. We might not see the blessing of it right away. We're thinking more of, oh no, not this again. That's what we're thinking, right, Kathy? But that's the rabbit hole you don't want to go down. You want to go to that place of, okay, God, I see what's going on. Now, what am I supposed to do with it? What's my lesson in it? And what's my blessing in it? Sally says, I've been pulling away from meat altogether. Yeah, for me, it's not so much one food or another. It's food. Food is the problem. Not really. It's not a problem. It's just that, I could do without it. I really feel like I could just stop eating and I'd be okay because I have no desire for it. Every once in a while, I'll get a hunger pain. And like even last night, I told Jean, I said, okay, I think I'm hungry now. I'll eat. But it was just, again, not this huge, fill your plate up with heavy food. It was something light. And that's what I'm wanting is light. And so I can't explain it other than, this is one of the shifts and one of the changes when we go through that stage of lifting up, up, up to a higher plane, right, Marietta? When we feel that lightness of the energy. Kathleen Caputo, good morning. Kathleen, I hope you had an amazing birthday yesterday. And thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you for being here this morning. Blue says, yes, light bodies are coming online. I saw a recommendation today to just drink liquid for the next 8 hours, starting an hour ago. I feel it and just want water. I can't get enough water. It's like right now, even as I'm looking in front of me, I have 2 containers of water, actually 3 containers of water in front of me and my coffee. So yeah, I just want, and even during the night, I keep water by the bed. And if I wake up or if I'm asleep and I wake up, or as I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, meditating or, watching some educational thing. Right now it's Neville Goddard that's got my full attention, front and center. And so I spend a lot of time being immersed in his energy and what he wants me to know and the lessons that he's teaching me. But I'm drinking the water constantly. I could be hooked up to an IV. I think I'd be very happy just having all that liquid flowing into my body. Okay, Jean Lorio says, I'm so happy to be seeing my brother in a few days. I haven't seen him for about 5 years. And I'm so happy that I get to meet your brother. It's Jean's baby brother. And we're going to stop in there on our way to Annie's house. So about the halfway mark will be where her brother lives. And I'm excited. I am so excited about this trip, about seeing some of you, stopping in, just saying hello is going to be so amazing. And, many of you I have already met in person. Annie, I have not. So that's going to be a blessing to meet a new P. But I can't wait to watch Jean on this trip and to see her as she really gets to give a hug to all of you and be in that blessing of sitting in your presence. So yes, it's beginning. Just a few days. I've got to get my stuff together and get packed so we can start meandering that way. I got the Angel Mobile bathed yesterday, and boy, does she look good. She cleans up so nice. And Jean's husband, Ron, was so nice to help me take Luigi off the back. So if we're going to be unencumbered with that as we travel down the road, it's just going to be such a blessing. I got to put my Mama P sticker on. Did all of you see my Mama P bumper sticker? It's going on the back of the Angel Mobile. Let me just show you if you haven't seen it yet. Mama P, and the P is for peace. And that's what's going to be on the back of the Angel Mobile as it motivates down the road. And I'm considering if I'm going to put one of the P's for Peace stickers on there as well, because I have some of the little ones. So I can have this bigger one that says Mama P and the little one that says the Peace on Her Tour. All right, Brookie showed up. Good morning. And Brookie says, wow, I am the opposite right now, ravenous. Oh, Brookie. Well, Brookie, you do a lot of physical work. And so I understand that. I understand when you're having that much exertion, you have to have something coming in for what you're depleting. So yeah, good for you. And Jean says, I'm going to ask for my money back on my Kuan Yin cards. They are not anything like yours except for the pictures. That is so strange that it's the exact same name of the deck, the Wild Kuan Yin, and the messages are different. That is really, to me, that doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. I love the little cards. I just love the portability of them. If I want to stick them in my purse, then I can do that. So anyway, Blue says, that's wonderful, Teri. Green things in water with cucumber are such a beautiful thing. Yes, they are. You know what I like to put in my water? I haven't done it in a long time, is some mint leaves. Just putting a little mint leaf in the water just changes it to such a refreshing taste. Kathy Hand says, I hear that does happen as we age. Smaller quantities of food are needed. Yeah, it's not even that. I agree with you, Kathy, but it's the desire. It's like I don't even want food. I could go all day long and not even think about having to stop to eat. It's so bizarre to me to have this shift in my life. And Brookie says, same with the water thing too, needing so much of it right now. Yeah, I think that's a big thing for all of us is the amount of water that we're taking in. And I think we all need to increase it. Whatever you're drinking now, just increase that and watch what happens. It was about 2 years ago, I think, might have just been a year ago, that the angels told me, pay attention to the water. And they weren't just talking about the water that's coming in on our planet or the water that's here and what's happening. We definitely need to pay attention to that. But I feel like it was pay attention to the water, how much we are putting in our body, because we need to have that water to flush out our system, to get rid of any toxins, any impurities. So yeah, paying attention to the water is a big message for us all to pay attention. How much water are we taking in? And, I have these wonderful containers, so I utilize them every day. I fill it up first thing in the morning and make sure it's totally full. And then again, and I'm getting a lot more water than what I ever have before. It's also hot here, so that makes a big difference too. It's very hot. And today, I think it's supposed to get even over 100 degrees here in El Paso. So I think I'm going to be happy to move eastward. How about you, Jean? It's like, let's get out of this 100-degree dry weather and let's go to where there's a little bit of shift in the weather as we move to the East Coast. All righty. Marietta says, yay, up, 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 unlimited potential, unconditional peace, unity prevails. Indeed, up, up, up. I love that. Thank you. And Jean says, supermoons are good for making us thirsty also. We are 60% water and Gaia is 70% water. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. I know, I love that quote. And Crystal says, I love that sticker. Y'all are so cute. Keep up the good work, Mama P. Oh, thank you, Crystal Nobles. So good to have you with us on YouTube. Brookie's so excited for Auntie Jean and I, for our journey together. Can't wait to see the two of you. Oh, we can't wait to see you, Brookie. And, we're going to be sharing this journey as we travel. So there's going to be lots of documented times as we move along the way and things that we experience. And as much as we can, we're going to put it out there on social media. I really want you all to jump onto TikTok if you want. It's not a have to, but one of the things I really want to do is share more on TikTok, and especially the travel part. So if you want to find me on TikTok, it's Teri Angel 222. I go live there every afternoon with the angel messages, with Angels Speak. And every day the audience there is growing and getting more interactive and participating just like you all do here on Facebook. So TikTok is just another avenue. It's just another platform that the angels can use to get the message across. And Kathy says, I like fresh squeezed lemon in my water. I don't squeeze the lemon into it, but I put a slice sometimes, and that's refreshing to put a slice of lemon in the water. And Blue says, me too, lemon removes the heavy metals from the body. Yeah, I know there's a real benefit to doing it. And Rosalind says, I'm going to work for the city of Paso as a water utility engineer. No start date yet, but looking forward to the career change. Well, congratulations, Rosalind. I know you've been looking to make a change, and I know there's been a lot going on in that aspect. I am so happy to hear that. I think this is going to be a really good change for you. So yay. Let's all give a big hurrah to Rosalind on this new job adventure. I love that. And are you still going to be able to work from home some of the time, or are you going to be out of the house every day? Kathy Hand says, I could stand to be lighter. I need all the heaviness lifted from my body. Yeah, it's an intention. It really is an intention that we set to be the best us possible, the lightest us, releasing anything that's not serving our best and highest good. That's what we have to do, is just decide to let it go and let it go. Annie Seven says, I'm looking forward to Auntie Jean to experience New Orleans. You know, I love New Orleans. I loved my time I spent there with Sherry Myers last year. And now Jean and I are going to get to spend 2 weeks there, 2 weeks in New Orleans, experiencing all of that energy. And I told her last night, what happens in New Orleans stays in New Orleans. No, seriously, we're going to have a good time. We won't get into trouble, I promise. We're just going to behave ourselves as we go out and about and have some fun in New Orleans. Oh, I love we're showing Rosalind some love and congratulations. And Roz, you're in the office every day, but can bike because it's a mile away from my house. How awesome is that? I just love that. And Annie says, I just put lemon juice in my water. Yeah, I like the little bit of a taste that I get when I put a slice of lemon in, but I don't like squeezing it in there. I don't know what the difference is. It's just a Teri thing. You know, I have to do things my way. I was listening to Elvis last night for just a few minutes before I went to sleep. And one of the songs that he sang was My Way. And I just love his voice. I just love listening to him and all of the variety of songs that he sang. And that was one of my favorite. I also came across a video of him singing Hallelujah. And wow, so very powerful. And Kathleen says, Roz, just thinking about you, congratulations. A friend gave me something yesterday for my desk. It says, good vibes only, and I thought of you. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Kathleen. When I saw the picture of it, it looked like a little wristband, you know, those silicone wristbands. That's what I thought it was. I thought, well, what a great wristband to wear that says good vibes only. And it was interesting because I had already looked at wristbands, and we can make our own that say P's for peace and Peace on Earth tour. So I'm thinking of doing that and having them there at the retreat. So see what you all think about that idea before I actually do the purchase of them. Marietta says, if you appear wearing beads in New Orleans, we'll smile and know the reason why. Oh, you know it, Marietta. You know we're going to be decked out. And I think, Auntie Jean, I think we should get some wild New Orleans outfits to wear there. You know, people just, they don't care what you look like. They don't care if you have purple hair and green skin, or they just are accepting of whatever you do, however you do it. And this is what I came to know when I spent the time that I spent there. It was just, you feel like you entered another dimension when you go into New Orleans. You really do. You go in and everybody's just in their own world. Everybody's doing their own thing. You can't do anything that's too wild. All right, I don't know what's going on with my voice here. But seriously, you can't do anything that's going to get somebody's attention where they say that you're weird or you're different, because there's no such thing as the same or different. It really is a very different energy there of acceptance, of just, I do my thing, you do your thing, and we're all happy. All right, so what else we got going on? Brookie says, that sounds awesome, Rosalind. Congrats. You have a real loving impact on the water going out into the community. I just squeezed a big old lemon in my water. Cheers, peas. Well, cheers to you, Brookie. And Blue says the oldest coffee house in the US, I think, is one in the Garden District. I spent 2 weeks in New Orleans for business and would go work there. I loved my experience there. I don't know if the flood washed it away. Then there is that little restaurant next to the smaller W Hotel that was the first to open after the flood. You walk in one door and out the other with great food. There are so many little shops and coffee places. I know Sherry and I visited a little coffee place on the French Quarter where you just sit outside. And we did that. We just sat out and people watched. And, you know, when you people watch, it's not like you're looking at oddity. You're just looking at beauty. You're just looking at people being in their element, just being and not worrying, not a care in the world about what anybody else says or does. It really is everybody staying in their own lane, not going into somebody else's lane and saying, hey, you can't do that. So it's going to be quite the experience. Brookie, you want a bumper sticker. These are the ones I'm bringing to the retreat, Peace on Earth tour. And it has, I don't know if you can see it good, it has a little peapod with peas in it. And it has our new little symbol that's right above my head here, beside of my head, the earth with the peace sign on it. And it says peas for peace. These are going to be at the retreat. There will be the bigger ones like this. And we also have some that are probably about half the size of this. So you will get your bumper sticker, Miss Brookie. Kathy Hand says, I'm looking forward to having Teri and Jean here to meet Bob and Colin and do a house clearing. I think Suzanne will come here too, and we can go to Gettysburg together. We're going to see what that looks like to have enough time to do all of that. And yeah, I just really want to just be in your all's presence. It's just so amazing. Sally says, I have a good vibes only coffee mug. Yes, yes, I love that. And Auntie Jean says, Rosalind, you can walk to work every day. How wonderful. Congratulations. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. Deirdre, excuse my ignorance. What did the beads mean? Oh, Deirdre, the beads are all about being free. It's like the hippie energy, just being wild and free and not caring about anything and doing anything a certain way. It's just a freedom. Yeah, Mardi Gras is wild in New Orleans. And to me, it feels like they have Mardi Gras there all the time. It's like there doesn't have to be one time to have Mardi Gras. It's an ongoing thing in New Orleans. And Annie says, on Mardi Gras days in New Orleans, some women show their stuff under their shirt for one. Yeah. Yeah. Jean's already asked if we're going to go topless. So it'll be interesting. We'll let you know if we do. And I see that it's time for our prayers. So if you have any prayer requests, go ahead and put those in the comments and we'll get to that. And let's see what else we have. Blue says, John the Baptist family has been playing music there for generations. He is such a light in this world, a great musician. Is that, oh, John Baptiste. I know who you're talking about. I'm going, John the Baptist. I didn't know he was still around playing music. All right. See if we have any prayer requests. Catherine, you're heading out to Jacksonville. Well, have a wonderful trip, honey. And I hope everything goes well for you and it's exactly what you want it to be. And Auntie Jean says, everyone, it sounds so exciting. I can't wait. I want to find one of those square donuts. and Jean is swearing that she's not going to go topless. We'll see if that happens. Right, Annie? We need that good laugh. Yeah. And Brookie says, topless. That's some real freedom right there. Indeed. Yeah, it is. And Blue says, yes, watching him over the past decade has been a blessing. Prayers for John and his wife who is fighting cancer. She has a beautiful, unusual name. She found out about cancer the day she was proposed to, then married the day of her first chemo session. They wanted to change that whole energy to a beautiful experience for everyone in the hospital, to see light and change all to healing. All right, well, let's go into our hearts with this little time we have left. Let's remember what Kuan Yin said to us. And I know some of you came in after the card was pulled. So let me read it again before we go into our prayer. Your time will come. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, power, and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. Thank you, Kuan Yin. And Leo, prayer for Eric Guy, who's getting evicted with his family. May God find him a new home. Absolutely. And Kathy, your family is always in our prayers. We'll lift you up higher today, praying for you for more honesty and love and less anger and confusion. So yes, lift it up, shift it. You can do that. You can shift the energy. And we all have that ability to shift energy anywhere we want. So let's shift it for the entire planet right now. And let's change from this low vibration on our planet that we're seeing to a higher vibration, going up, up, up to that higher plane. So take a breath in. And when you take that breath in, just see it coming directly from Source, from God, from Christ. Invite Christ in. And when we do that, we see that that's us. We are the oneness. We are that which we want to see happen. That's us. Everything is inside of us. And that was one of my huge lessons I was working with last night when I was studying Neville, is about the oneness. And I think for so many of us, it's one of the hardest things for us to grasp, that we are all just one, because we see ourselves as individual. We see our problems as unique problems, and they're not. We all are experiencing this thing together. We're all walking each other home. So when we start separating ourselves out from the rest of the energy, then we're not getting it. We're not getting that big lesson that we are love. God is love. We're all one. Everything just is. All right, so keep breathing in. Breathe in the light coming in from Source. And when you breathe it out, breathe it over the planet. Breathe it over anybody who's hurting at the moment, in whatever way that looks like. Just see that hurt dissipating because you are doing something. You are filling in that void with the love that you have in your heart. And you're calling in that oneness, that what you feel Everyone can feel what you are doing. All of us are doing. The words that you're saying, those are our words. So how are you going to affect the energy? Are you going to bring it to a higher place with your high vibration? Or are you going to bring it down in that vibration? It really is up to each one of us to make that choice, to recognize that whatever we do matters because we're all connected. We are all one. And what a huge revelation when we understand that power that we have, the power that it's not just this one body that's going through things. All of us are going through it. It's not just this one body that's speaking words. It's all of us. It's the whole, the one. Just really take a moment and try to wrap your brain around that whatever you're doing, it's affecting everybody and not just you as you think of yourself as separate and individual. So take another breath in now with that awareness and just let it go right to your heart center. Let it push out anything that's unlike love. Remember our mantra, only love and light is welcome here. Only love and light can come into my heart center because I am love. I am love. And love and fear cannot coexist. Love and hate cannot coexist. One or the other is what's your energy that you're showing. If it's not love, then release it out with your out breath and pull in that beautiful energy of love that's so free and so available to us. It's not like the love that we envision love is in our human existence. This love is agape love. It's the love that says, I just love you. Don't want anything from you. All I want to do is love. It's not thinking about what it's going to get in return. Agape love is a selfless love because it's only concerned with giving, with putting that energy into the oneness so that everyone benefits. We all get the benefit of the love. So breathe in again into your heart and let's selflessly give that love to those who are hurting, those that are on our prayer list, anyone who needs uplifting, anyone who needs a hand up today. We're going to just give that love. And now take another breath in, and we're going to give that love to each other, everyone that's gathered here. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. That's the agape love. That's the love that says, I just love you. No agenda, not asking you for anything in return. Although what we can give in return is that love. When you get it, then give it back out again because it becomes something so beautiful when we do that. So I'm going to play our Leo to get us out of here. And let's get on with this amazing day that we have.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling off from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
align, allow.
AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full joy. Cuppa full joy.
Kathy, enjoy that day.
Give me cuppa joy, 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 cuppa full joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy.
Oh, Brookie, I love you, honey. Woo! Woo! Let's see. Alexa's probably going to play him again. So, yep. She really likes your song, Leo. So she always wants to play it twice. All right, everybody. I love you so much. I will be back at 4:44 p.m. for the reading of the angel message from last night, called Love Is. So if you haven't read it yet, I encourage you to go read those words that the angels have for us, and then come on with me today at 4:44 Eastern, and I'll be reading the words out loud for us all. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.